Welcome, everyone, to Stretch with a Leader today. Let's go ahead and get started. So, Cory McCann is our leader for today, and she is the AVP of Leadership and Development. And she couldn't be with us live, but she did record a message for us. So we will watch her message, and then we will move to the stretch portion. So let me get that playing.
Good afternoon. My name is Cory McCann, and I'm the AVP of Leadership and Organizational Development here at Intermountain Health. I am sorry I can't be with you live today, but my first moment for living well is to remind us all that we need to do what we need to do to be with our family and friends in times of need, and that is the case for me today. So I'm grateful to Cami for allowing me the opportunity to be with you and in recording. And so I wanted to just start with sharing a little bit about what I do to ensure that I'm living well and being balanced as a leader. And the first thing I do every day is I have a habit of getting up early and spending time in meditation and early morning reflection practice, followed by exercise. And I do that every day so that when I come to work, I know that I've taken care of myself and taken care of some of my own needs so that I can be balanced for you as a leader. And the other thing I do is I make sure I take time for the things I love to do outside of work. And one of the things I love to do is sing, and it's something I need to make more time to do. So I thought I'd take advantage of the opportunity to sing a piece that my twin sister wrote, Kelly Martin, who's also a leader here at Intermountain Health. And we derive a lot of joy from singing together. Although she's not singing with me, she did write this song, so she's with you in heart. And I just want to share this with all of you today. And then I'll turn it over to Cami for some stretching. Into the world and share a little kindness with your heart. So much to say for the human condition. You will touch as you share your art. As you touch one life at a time. Believe the good that you do. If you touch one life at a time, that feeling will come back to you. Give one person the hope to carry on, a hand to hold in time of need. Open the door for the spirit inside to reach out far beyond and take the lead. As you touch one life at a time, believe the good that you do. If you touch one life at a time, that feeling will come back to you. You stand faced with a special duty now, afraid what if I make a big mistake. Remember, life will evolve as you learn and have meaning with each chance you take. As you touch one life at a time, believe the good that you do. If you touch one life at a time, that feeling will come back to you. life at a time. Believe the good that you do. If you touch one life at a time, that feeling will come back to you. Take time for the things you love. Thank you. And I turn it over now to Cami for stretching.
We're grateful that Cory was able to still record a message for us today and share her talents with us, share the things that she does to live well. So thankful for Cory and what she shared. So let's go ahead and move on to our stretch portion today. So go ahead and hop up and we will get moving. All right, let's start with a few deep breaths with our movement. So start with feet a little bit wider than hip width apart. We'll take a big inhale, reach the arms up. And as you exhale, just do a little half fold, hands on thighs. And we'll do that 2 more times. Big inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold. And 1 more big breath. Okay, let's pause here with hands on thighs. We'll do some little cat-cows right here. So as you inhale, pull your heart forward, lift your tailbone up, and as you exhale, round through your back. Look down at the ground, tuck your tailbone under, and we'll move like that a few more times. So nice big breaths and nice big movements in the spine. Something we can do for ourselves if you've been sitting a lot is get some good movement in hips and spine. It's our last one right here. All right, go ahead and stand yourself back up. Take a foot position that's comfortable. We're going to take a big inhale, reach up, and then as you exhale, the left hand is going to reach down by your shoulder, down to the floor, and then reach into a side stretch. And then let's repeat. Inhale up. As you exhale, hand comes down, reach down and side stretch. Repeat. We're going to do 1 more of these. Inhale up and then interlace fingers above your head. Go ahead and press your palms up and away from you. Reach up, start to look up a little bit, but make sure your knees are soft. We just don't want knees locked out. And then exhale, round through the back, pull the shoulder blades apart. And let's do that 2 more times. Big reach up, back bend maybe. Exhale forward. 1 more time. And exhale forward. All right, go ahead and release arms, shake it out a little bit. Let's do some shoulder rolls. Just relax everything. Just move however it feels good right now. And let's do shoulder rolls forward. I'm going to work into our legs a little bit more today. Okay, so take feet about hip width apart. Let's just do a few hip hinges to warm up hamstrings. So hands come to thighs, hinge at the hips, hips go back. And then as you stand up, arms lift up and out, so thumbs move back. And do that again. Hinge. And stand up, thumbs go back. And hinge. Here's our last one. And lift it back up. All right, go ahead and release arms. We're going to take our right foot forward and our left foot back. And back toes can be turned out. And have your feet, kind of far apart. If they're like right behind each other, that'll throw your balance off. So have some staggering there. So from right here, we're just going to take hands to hips, adjust your feet however works for you, and just start to tilt your pelvis forward so your tailbone's moving back. Front leg is going to stay straight here until you start to feel your hamstring on your right leg. Probably won't take much. Okay, then we're going to take right hand, reach it down right above your knee to support yourself, and roll your left shoulder open. You can let your head turn here. And if you want, you can lift your top arm to the sky. And if you need a little more stretch, you can slide your hand down to your shin. And then let's go ahead and come all the way back up, rotate hips forward. Okay, switch legs up. And you can always adjust your foot stance if you want it wider, longer, whatever works for you. Okay, so standing tall here, hands go to hips. Start to hinge your hips forward. Your chest comes forward as well, so we're trying to keep our back flat. Left hand can come to your thigh, and then start to roll the shoulder open, that right shoulder. Adjust your foot if you need to, because my stance was too short. And if you want, take your top arm to the sky. And then if you want, again, take your hand, your lower hand down to your shin. All right, bring it back up. We're going to step feet back together. We're going to do that again, but add on. Take a bigger stance this time. So take right foot forward, left foot way back now. So we're going to move into a lunge position. So hands on hips, hips move forward. Hand comes to your thigh. We're going to pause here for just a moment. Okay, bring both hands to your thigh. Go ahead and lift up the back foot. Well, sorry, not the whole foot. Lift up the back heel. That would be tricky. So you're up on your toes on the back foot. Now front knee's going to bend. Both hands are on your thigh. You can stay here or reach your left hand towards the floor, maybe even getting a longer stance. So you get to choose how low of a lunge you're doing. So right hand is pressing into your thigh and start to turn and twist. Notice where you're feeling the stretch at. And now start to straighten the front leg a little bit. And then go back into that knee bend. And then find your way back to standing. Whatever works for you. Okay, let's do the other side. So, big long stride. Starting with legs straight. Hands can go to hips, reach your hips forward. And then take both hands to your front thigh. Take a bend to the front knee. Lift the back heel so you're up on your toes. And maybe wiggle your back foot back a little further if you want a longer stride. This is where you get to choose if you're going to stay high lunge or if you're going to take right hand to the floor for a little bit lower lunge. Pressing left hand into your thigh and twist. I know we're doing a little complicated stuff today. A little more complicated than usual. Notice where you feel a stretch at. And then we're going to step forward into a forward fold. So back leg comes forward. Keep your hands, your head down towards the floor. Hands can rest on your shins, above your knees. You can release your arms, whatever feels good in your fold. And then just let your head hang and sway your upper body side to side. Noticing how the hamstrings feel. Because that's what we were targeting. And then use your hands to walk yourself all the way back up to standing. Hands on legs. Slowly coming back up. Okay, big inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, release the hands. Let's pause here for a second with a few chin drops towards your chest, up and down. And head comes back up. All right, you guys, you're all done. Thanks for joining today.